Good. I don't want it to be pretty. Why would you?
It's gonna be like that red hallway.
No.
It's not like that.
All right.
Oh, we were live.
We're hot right now.
You're gonna cut that, right?
We're
not.
No, we're not gonna cut that.
Red hallway. No one knows what that is.
Exactly.
No.
Cold
What is
opens.
this? No, I don't like cold opens.
Cold
I
open.
fucking
Where have you been?
For like a while, man.
Anyways,
Welcome to another episode of Well, There It Is.
I'm gone 2 weeks, and you're like, oh yeah, cold open. That's what we're doing.
Where we talk about our approximate knowledge of many geeky
Are you
things.
sure you want to do the intro? I mean, it's a cold open, right?
I just did it. Fuck.
wow.
Puta, my eyes are drying now from all this salt.
Okay.
The Dead Sea
like
is
Mad
the
Max.
saltiest place on earth.
Mad Max, there's nothing
Right
but
after
salt
your
over there.
chest. Where we talk about our approximate knowledge of many geeky things.
There's nothing but salt over there.
Tonight there are 5 of us. I'm Caesar.
This is John.
I'm Daniel.
Saul?
Roger.
How have you guys all been?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Feels good to have
It's
good
nice to
games.
have. It's nice to have the A game here.
Yeah. Puta, was that?
The A game.
The A game.
I think he meant the A team.
A team.
Avengers Assemble.
I'll be the
Is that
face.
too much? Is that too much?
That works. You kind of saved yourself.
Clickbait. If you're an Avenger, who would you be? Quick.
Hawkeye.
The dead one.
Start.
He wasn't quick enough.
Was that a Quicksilver joke?
Yes, he was.
If you guys could have saw my face, I was like,
Guys, when we go on the air, we're an Avenger. You know, each one of us.
oh god, really.
A city is flying.
City's flying.
No, if I wasn't being an Avenger, it would be Scarlet Witch.
Alright, that's a good choice.
Okay.
I mean, look
I'd
at
be
sexy,
dead. I'm
you
not
know,
joking.
like-
I'd be like a
You'd be Quicksilver.
Z-list. Yeah. Quicksilver.
Who, you didn't see that coming? You're fucking dead,
Neither
dude.
did he.
You're fucking dead now. Neither did he. Okay.
All right.
So what do we got? That was
Clickbait. What are we, BuzzFeed?
Top 10 Marvel superheroes you can be.
how to deal with things growing up. What? What? I'm 20. I'm 27.
How many fingers do I have on my right hand? What the fuck?
Oh, I saw initially when a BuzzFeed how to clean your vagina. I was like, what the f- you don't know how to clean your vagina at this point in time.
Best fingers.
How are you using a phone?
Best fingers ranked 1 through 5.
Yeah. That was a good one. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Good cold.
Get cold open.
Best one yet. We've all played Battlefront, right?
Yes.
We've talked about
Yes.
Arrow.
About that.
The once upon a
Have
time.
you played
the other
gamer.
ones?
Yes.
Then you haven't played this one.
Yeah, so thoughts, I guess.
I did just buy it though.
Yeah,
I did just buy it.
Deluxe
It's
edition?
fully downloaded. Yeah, it's fully downloaded.
But will we see you online?
Yeah, we're going to play tonight.
Or will
Wait, did you digitally buy it?
or will Crunchyroll see you online?
Jessica Jones.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true. That's true.
I'll knock that out
We'll
by
get
the
to
end of
that.
Okay, so Battlefront. let's talk
Battlefront's
about it.
really fun. I've only played Blast so far. Fun as hell. It's literally just. I know. I've played for a total of 4 or 5 hours. So
It's pretty good.
you know,
Me too.
life gets in the way.
Yeah, it does it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you have new video games? You have like 4 that just come out? Fuck you. You gotta work.
Yeah,
you gotta...
seriously.
Guess what I'm using my 3-week vacation for?
Oh, that's right. You got that
yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing mandatory. We're gonna do like 2 podcasts when you're on
Fuck
vacation. We're gonna do like
A winter podcast.
Yes.
But I love it. So far, Battlefront. I want to play as the Millennium Falcon. I want to play the aerial battle still.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
I like it. Best game mode is probably Supremacy though.
Oh, Supremacy.
Yeah,
Because
that's how it
it's,
works.
it's fundamental Battlefront.
Yeah.
I was actually playing it today by myself when I was at home, waiting to go out and do stuff. I actually, I was like, I'm gonna play some Supremacy because at first, after I played with Daniel, I was like, this game's cool when you're playing with like a whole party, but when you're by yourself, it's shitty. But today I played and I was doing really good and I was,
Yeah,
like,
it's
catching bases. We're ending matches really quick. Like it's
if you played the other Battlefronts, it's kind of like the original game, but you're not playing against AI. You're just playing against retards in other countries.
That's what Supremacy is. So picture having to
No,
take
no,
the
no.
base and keep driving him back.
Sorry.
from the Bible Belt. You know?
And you get spawned in just like you can AIs. It's
No,
freaking
yeah.
amazing.
No, I think it's pretty fun so far. Supremacy Blast is cool too, but I like Supremacy better because we get heroes in there so every randomly, oh shit, like you get a hero.
Boba Fett has joined the match.
One thing.
Who chooses Boba Fett?
One thing,
Idiots.
like you know how you get that
Boy.
main middle card, you get that triangle. Well, for us, it's triangle middle card.
Yeah.
I got one that says increases accuracy. It does not fucking increase. How the
It
fuck?
it decreases the spread of your blaster when you're shooting it.
So you have to be more accurate in order for.
Yeah,
it
you
to-
have to aim. You can't hip fire with it. You have to aim, and it makes the you know how like you're shooting
unless you're
sometimes.
sniping in Battlefront.
Well, you can aim.
I do when I'm using. The
I aim
long
when they're
range,
far away. Yeah, when they're
heavy
far
gun.
away, you aim. But other than that, you hip fire most of the time.
Yeah.
But like, it only works when you aim. It decrease. It's like a fucking little percentage, but it makes it.
Well,
Overall, it's
better
not
to
worth
hit.
equipping.
right? No,
I
fuck
don't
no.
use it anymore. I
I
use the
blaster.
I use the one that lets your 3 perks like
Or regenerate.
regenerate
Refresh.
faster. Yeah.
Oh, the
Refresh.
cooldown.
Exactly.
No, the cooldown. I
This is
think
a
it's that
refresh.
one. There's one that's where you what is it? Oh God, what the fuck is the word? Cool. It's like a cooldown,
Yeah.
but for your weapon where it doesn't overheat, so you could just fucking.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
infinite
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, didn't
I
get
do
that
like the
one.
reloading mechanic though, because like you can't reload because it's an
Yeah.
energy weapon. But if you hit the like reload
Square,
button,
Yeah.
Oh, the square.
it's
right
like
now, no.
it's like Gears of War. Gears of War had a similar mechanic. If you hit that thing, you instantly reload, and then you don't have to wait for it to like
cool down.
to cool down and stuff like that. And you just jump.
You know
in
the
it.
best workaround I found for that though is because at first when I first started playing Battlefront, I was just going fucking hard on that
Yeah.
shit, just like unloading
Spray
the whole
and
thing,
pray.
and I was like, damn it, and then I die. So now what I do is I just do spurts, like I, you know how you should be doing it. It's like spurts, like you know, like so just do like a little bit of spurts in like long range even or short range, you're good. So
Yeah.
So there's a perk that lets you shoot infinitely without your weapon overheating.
Yeah, well,
No,
it'll
reduces
run
the
out.
cooldown.
Oh.
It reduces the cooldown. I have it's
Oh, it
one of
reduces
those
the cooldown.
cards that triangle. No. It lets you.
Oh,
it prevents it from overheating.
Yeah, so like it
So you-
extends that amount of time that you can use it before it overheats.
Yeah, so like Darth
Oh.
Vader's running towards you and you want to load on this fool. You wow. Oh God. I hated how it sounded right there.
You want to load on this food, dog?
Unload your
Did you
gas.
just call Lord Vader a fool? Excuse
He's
me.
gonna force choke your ass.
He's gonna force choke your
Your
ass. I'm not gonna lie, I got force choked and it wasn't fun. I was like, I got you, Vader. He
No,
had like
no, you
a
don't.
slither of health. I was like, I got a fucking rifle, dude, like this fucking huge
Yeah,
one.
no, you didn't.
I was like, oh, I'm floating. Oh, I could probably still shoot.
No.
I'm dead.
One of the fun things to do is to like as soon as I get ATSTs, which I don't get why none of the rebels have some type of like. That's one of my things. Like,
Well,
yeah,
they
it's
got the
accurate to the
fighters, you
movies.
know?
This is what I was telling Roger and John. One of my problems with it is that there's. I know I'm gonna get shit for this, but there's no prequel stuff.
That's good.
No,
I-
I agree with
the
Daniel on
prequel
this.
stuff when it comes to Battlefront is
It's
really
fucking
fun.
Because in
awesome. I like
Battlefront
playing
2,
as the clone troopers and shit
Battlefront
like
2
that.
and was it Battlefront 2 where they had like
Both of them.
both
Which,
of them,
yeah,
right?
Library
now that,
match, though.
now that I think about it,
I want to play on
Come
Coruscant.
That was our favorite one.
it's like I thought about that too. Like, hey, there's no prequel levels or anything.
It's building hype for the movie. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my theory is that they'll eventually release DLC of those. Like,
Fuck that. Oh, by
prequel
the way, I gotta go on a little rant. Ever since the fucking Arkham Knight DLC,
Here we go.
which is extremely disappointing.
Trigger.
Fuck DLC in general.
Well, I
You're not wrong.
Most
When it-
people hate DLC.
Never buy DLC.
Hold on.
Unless it's Bethesda.
Oh,
There,
that's
that's
no,
my-
but Caesar's right. Like, you know,
In
most
general.
DLC is a cash grab.
Yes.
But
You're right.
it's part of the industry.
90%
It's like
of it,
first-person
I'm never
shooters.
doing it.
Oh,
But
but
that's
you're
what
gonna
you-
have to deal
it's
with it when
part-
you go into that.
yeah,
You're
like,
like, so I'm gonna pay
Caesar,
$60 for
like,
the game and
hang
then
on.
$60
Caesar,
for
you've been
season
out of the loop for a good while.
No, and I'm getting, and no, I could see, like, I've been keeping up with, like,
You've been keeping up on it, but this is the first time you've experienced it.
The
Like,
Yep,
DLC.
never-
really.
yeah, the
never
cash
again.
grab of the
Never
first
again.
deal. Yeah.
Caesar, you're not getting a double. You're getting a single piece of meat with bread. You gotta pay for
It's
the
like that. It's like that meme we seen floating around a while back, where it's like, you know, back in the day, it's like they get the full burger and then you get like the extra
Yeah, that's what I
condiments.
just said.
Yeah,
But like
exactly.
now it's like, oh, you get the burger initially, but then you have to download the buns. And
Hang
you
on,
gotta
hang on.
download
Yeah,
the-
no,
the
no. Let
mayo,
me explain
the
it to you.
mustard.
Let me explain it to you. It's like getting a burger at In-N-Out. Yeah, okay, you get the burger. But if you want animal style burger, you
That's
have to
gonna
pay a little extra.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, you gotta reserve
a
it
lot
at
extra.
GameStop to get
Yeah.
the
Get the
jalapenos
exclusive,
or
yeah.
the
Jalapenos.
cheese. And then if you
Can
pre-order at Target,
stop
you
with
get
the food, man.
Hey, food's
Are you
good.
hungry?
So, for all the people who don't have In-N-Out, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that
Yeah.
cash grab. It's,
Yeah, but so
it's shitty.
It's only for certain games.
No, I agree.
Well,
There's
but what was it?
90%
We're
a lot
talking
of,
about
like,
Battlefront
shooter.
from
Yeah,
Battlefront.
No, it's a shooter from a shooter's game perspective.
For Battlefront, it's like,
inevitable.
fuck.
All right, so
Yeah.
moving on. There's Battlefront is one of the many games that are coming out that has come out in the past few weeks because it's
Yeah,
a holiday
fucking-
season.
October came late this year.
Yes,
so
it
in November.
did. Good cousin.
Fallout 4, Call of Duty 3, Tomb Raider, Halo 5, among others.
Let me talk about Tomb Raider real quick.
No, I
Who-
know where you're
Tomb
going.
Raider?
Go ahead, please. The floor is
Nobody
yours.
cares.
The floor
That's all
is
he's got to
yours.
say.
Nobody cares.
They fucked up.
That's like
Oh, I know what
Releasing
you're
that.
talking about.
They
yeah.
released that on the day Fallout came out,
Yeah.
and Fallout ate that fucking.
Yeah, I didn't even
game
know
up.
Tomb Raider came out, and I was like, yeah, dude.
And here's the
Fallout.
thing,
Even Pornhub had a drop.
That was
Like literally, they don't have anything to
That-
do with video games, and
Speaking
they had
about
a drop.
clickbait, that was a clickbait story. That's all it was.
Yes.
Hey,
It
man,
makes no
clickbait.
sense.
Hey man, all I'm saying is they had nothing to do with video games, and they had a drop. Can you imagine other video games?
But anyways, like with Tomb Raider, okay, so they didn't. Like I guess Square Enix isn't sweating it because they got paid by Microsoft to do this deal.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's stupid. They should have either released it before Halo, or at the end of December, or maybe even early next year. Because okay, so
Or
look,
would've been
if
away
they
with
would
it and put
okay,
it
here
in
here's
December.
here's how it was. If they would have pushed it forward from where it was on November 10th with Fallout, which is like a stupid idea. I don't know why you do it. They would have pushed it forward a week. It would have been Black Ops. That would have sucked.
Yeah,
you know.
that still sucks.
Okay, you push it back. It's Battlefront. That fucking blows because people have been anticipating this game for like fucking 20 years. It feels like. You push it forward 2 weeks. That's Halo. You push it forward
been
another
fun.
week. It would have worked if you pushed it before Halo.
No.
But if you would have pushed it with Halo, that would have cannibalized it too.
Yeah,
Halo's
yeah.
their
Because
console.
they're Xbox exclusive.
This is coming from a new Tomb Raider. The reboot of Tomb Raider, I
Yeah.
fucking love. It was great.
I heard it's good. Yeah.
And so I was really excited for the second one. And then when they were like, oh, it's exclusive with Microsoft for like a year. They're re-releasing it next year for the PS4 at the same time, like November, December-ish. I feel like nobody's going to care at that point other than me and like a few people.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna grab the PS4 fan base because we don't have a chance to play it until then.
Yeah,
It's true.
but here's the thing. It's just, look at how big of a fucking failure that was.
But that's what on Xbox terms.
It made-
yes.
It made 1/8 of the sales that fucking...
I think they'll make up
That
for
Fallout
it
did.
in the
But
To be
PS4.
whose
fair,
fault?
it's
Wait,
Fallout.
hang on. Whose fault is that though? Is that Microsoft's or Square Enix's
It's
fault?
Microsoft's.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's all Microsoft's
They
fault.
shot
To be
themselves
fair,
in their foot.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
bad for the people that worked on that game because they were like...
No.
Well,
because- no.
shit,
Hey, don't
you
feel.
know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you're still gonna see those sales on the PS4 console. You're not gonna see the same sales on the Xbox.
But
One,
will
is what
you?
I'm saying.
I
Will
think
you
so.
a
No,
year
I
later?
still think.
I think so.
Yeah, I still
Kind
think
of like
so.
Grand Theft Auto came way later
Yeah.
on the PC.
Yeah.
Dude, you're still gonna
So-
see those sales, dude. Like there's a lot of people on the
No,
Sony.
it's not gonna be. It's gonna be bigger than. I'm guessing it's gonna be bigger than when it released on the Xbox One.
That's what I'm saying.
But like, yeah,
Yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is like it's not gonna
mean,
reach the full potential of what it could have been.
No.
Really.
yeah.
But that's
Because
what-
here's the thing with games is you make all your money up front with games.
Yes.
Similar with movies, but some movies they can drag
But
and
here's
pull
where
it.
you're wrong. Because they got their money up front anyway from Microsoft. They got their money from Microsoft up the upfront. It doesn't matter.
No, yeah, Square Enix did, but I'm saying like from games like just making that money. You know, because Microsoft or
Who
Square
lost-
Enix got paid for that deal. I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Microsoft lost the money, but still that looks bad on like other people.
It doesn't because you're going to see that PS4...
Looks bad on the developer.
No, it doesn't. Because you're still going to see them make their money when the PS4 people pick it up. And it doesn't matter. What matters is the reviews.
Square Enix was the publisher, it wasn't the developer. Crystal Dynamics was the developer.
Developer.
So they're the ones that aren't getting.
No,
that
but here's
much
what I'm
money.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. They all got paid in advance to market the game before,
Right, but-
first on the
But
Xbox One.
to Daniel's point, the hype is gone. Like
Yeah.
it's dead. Like it's
No,
not.
but
as-
what
not-
I
no,
was
no.
trying to say is that there will be another
But here-
wave of that once the
But
PS4
here's another
release
thing.
comes out.
So there's that exclusivity deal with fucking. I'm tripping over my fucking words here. Microsoft. Do you think Sony is when that game comes out on the PlayStation, they're gonna push it like, oh, we're gonna do a bundle for this game that our competitor has?
No, they're not. You're right. They're
Exactly.
not.
So it's
They're
just
not.
gonna pop out again.
Hang on, but
at
here's
the
what
end
you're
of the year.
missing. Here's what you're missing. Developers hate when consoles bundle their games together on a console because they don't make any extra money off the consoles. The consoles get money off like the people who buy it, right? And they have a deal definitely. Hang on, they have a deal definitely with the developers, you know. But most of the time, the developers lose out on that money because a console really, when it's published with the game, when it's sold with the game, how much more expensive is it than a regular console?
Not that much
No,
more.
Not that much more.
Decreased.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The whole point is developers make most of their money when they sell the game like on its own.
This
And hang on, what I'm trying to say is when it comes out on the PS4, like people haven't had a chance to play it on the PS4.
Let me just finish this up. That wasn't the point I was making. What I was saying is that Sony is not going to market this game when it comes
They
out.
don't have to.
It's just they're just going to dump it. Like they're not going to
No,
like.
I
put
think
it
they'll
in-
They don't
market
have
it.
to.
I think
They
they'll
don't
market
have
They-
to market it.
They can't. Like it would. Like they're kind of. Like it's.
it. I think Sony
It's
does a pretty
business,
good
you know?
job of marketing stuff they want to push, and I think
But
that'll
they're
be the title
because
they
they have
want.
Uncharted. You
It's
know,
not
and that's
something.
that's
It's
what
not
I'm
something
saying.
they need to push to. Yeah, you're gonna compare.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Which-
compare Tomb Raider to Uncharted, dude. Come
I just
on.
have to throw this out there that
Well,
Warriors Woolly World outsold Uncharted collection. Roger, you've been playing Halo 5. How's that going?
He's gonna sneak that in.
Yeah,
there.
I tried
Did you
to
get
sneak that in
Yoshi's
there.
Woolly World?
No,
Well, then
I will, but I'm
that's-
You really?
It Uncharted.
I still haven't
It
played Uncharted.
outsold a remastered version of a game that's been out for like more than 10 years now.
no. I just like
I'm gonna-
you can. What's the word?
That
I'm looking
game's made
for?
more money than everything on the Wii U combined.
Well, I
Talking
What
about it
game?
again?
What game?
There's the shots back.
no,
What did
I
just? What the fuck just happened?
What the
just-
fuck
The
just
Yoshi
happened?
game, right?
You interrupted me before I tried to even say anything. I said you can interpret that statement however
And
you
I
wish
interpreted it.
as
What
a shot.
the-
Wow,
Yes,
wow,
I
okay.
did.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing.
You'll re-listen to it later.
Yeah.
How's Halo 5? Oh, you two have played it, right? Or
No, I
you
watched
said
I watched the playthrough
Oh,
of
video.
it.
For
like,
the-
all the way through.
For the love of friendship that I have for you, for not spoiling it, I will say it with minimal spoilers.
Story wise,
Had it not
Just spoil it.
If not for the multiplayer, I would have returned that game in 3 days when I finished playing the story mission.
I've heard that somewhere else. It wasn't from you. I heard it from somewhere else that the game was not that good.
And that's
we're not
how
gonna
that's
spoil
that,
that.
that's how I will
I mean-
that's how I will open it. That's how I will close it. Had it not been, if it's not for, had it not been for the multiplayer that I love and enjoy, I would have returned that game after the 3
But
days
we're
that it took me to
talking.
complete
We're
the story
literally
mission.
talking about a franchise that's how many years old?
Yeah.
15. I want to say
I
at
mean,
least.
you lost me
2001.
after Reach.
But what happens with most TV shows after that many years?
Well, I mean,
you lost me at Reach. That's where they lost.
Oh,
me.
that's all I'm saying. It's like
No, Reach was
No,
a good
4
to
came
be
after,
fair,
bro.
I
Reach,
To be
Reach,
fair-
Reach was the best game that I played from you.
To be fair, usually things
He is
ended-
smiling, people. He
he's
is
trolling.
smiling like
He's
a douche.
trolling.
I'm not. I love Halo Reach. It's the best.
It's like you love the trilogies.
Yeah, right,
Or
The
the,
prequels.
prequels.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
it's my
right?
guilty pleasure.
He
Relax.
does love
He
the
does love
prequels.
the
I do
prequels.
love
We
the
know
prequels.
this.
It is known.
It is
Um,
known.
It is
no, but
known.
like to be fair, things go in trilogies, and that's where it ends. But then 4 kind of did it.
It's
So
not my
But the
fault.
thing
it's not
is-
my fault. Halo
but the thing
beat
is
the
that-
shit out of their
but
fucking
Halo
brand.
4 was
But the thing
fucking
is that
spectacular.
4
Halo 4 is the
was
best
the
game
best
in,
one.
in the whole
Exactly.
series.
That's my
It
point.
really is, though.
That's
It-
my point.
No,
So
even game
they
wise,
could
I
have.
thought-
Did you
my
beat Halo
God,
4?
dude, it was
Almost.
great.
Oh, okay.
So my point is that they could have done it again with 5 or close to it.
And we don't want to spoil it. We don't want to spoil
or-
it.
Don't want to spoil it.
Or if they would have just done a rendition of Halo Reach again, I wouldn't have been
God
mad.
damn.
You're still on it.
I had a lot of fun with Halo Reach. What can I say?
Let me guess. Your number 2 is ODST, right?
I love that one too. What the fuck is
How
what?
did you know?
What? Am I like opposite Halo player?
Go die in a fire.
Next up is Call of Duty 3 Black Ops.
Oh,
You mean
yeah.
Black Ops?
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Call
Hey,
of
did you guys pick that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all.
How is
You
that?
haven't yet?
I have it.
No, there you go.
Still in its ceramic package.
No, you know it was fun. I'm probably jump back on it after
Battlefront.
Battlefront. But the problem was is that I got Black Ops, and then right after that, like a couple weeks on, I got Battlefront, and I was like, well,
It was literally a week.
Gentlemen,
a week.
I'm
But I
glad
have it.
didn't
It's-
pick it up. I'm glad
No,
I
I
didn't.
mean, no,
gentlemen,
I'm
I've
jump
only,
back on it.
gentlemen, I've only typed it once in the chats that we've had, and I will never type it again. And I'm gonna only say it verbally once,
Oh.
and you guys can repeat it on the podcast, which I'll never say it again. Buying that Treyarch game, I refuse to call it Black Ops or Call of Duty. Buying that Treyarch game, it is the closest thing. Almost gagged right there. It is the closest thing I've had with fun in multiplayer.
You gag?
Don't stop till it hits the stomach.
Oh,
God damn.
Yeah.
hashtag puta.
No chill.
Hashtag
Don't stop
puta.
till you see the other tip at the end of the asshole.
NC-17.
Damn.
Well, he wasn't that graphic. Go ahead.
Anyhow,
Was it fun though? you got to. You
it
just
is
got that.
it
You
is
just
the
got
it is
that.
the closest thing that I've had fun in a wartime first person shooter with fun maps, diverse gameplay that I have since Modern Warfare 2.
Took you a
He's
long
not
time.
wrong.
I might
Yeah.
pick it up. Hey, look, after I'm done with Battlefront, I might pick it up. I might pick it up.
You should pick it up. I plan to jump back on it. Like it's a really good. I had a lot of fun playing it when I was playing with Daniel and Roger. So
Shotguns are your friend in that game.
no, I mean,
No,
there's,
no.
I'm playing my
At least for
normal
me.
assault rifle
Don't
style.
say that.
It was one
No.
map.
It's one map. Like
Don't
easy
say
to-
That shit was so
Trust
fun,
me,
dude.
you give it a spin. You're gonna have fun. Like
No
I-
one ever wants to hear in a Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
Shotguns
Shotguns
are
are
my friend.
good.
Yeah, you don't. You don't.
That's like the last thing you
Everyone's
want to
gonna
hear.
unsheath your
What?
swords.
You didn't like
Depends
the,
on the map.
what was the 19
Models, the model.
Oh, the
Wow.
87 to 1887.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I had my fun.
So-
Dual, yeah, the dual wielding.
So the Karachi porn shop.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times.
Okay, anyways.
Alright.
We lost Caesar. We lost Caesar on that
Hey,
one.
Mason, just get Black Ops 3 and
I have it.
He
It's
has
okay.
it.
Caesar
So-
only, hang
so-
on. It's okay. Caesar only lost on the most important part of multiplayer history. You know, Modern Warfare 1 and 2. No big deal. No big deal.
It's not your opinion or anything.
I'm gonna jump
not
on
your
his
opinion.
defense.
No, it's
right
not.
here.
It's a fact.
I'm gonna
I
jump
can
on his
back him up
defense
that
right here.
one.
He had like Super Nintendos and all that. Those are more important multiplayer.
History wise,
Smash Brothers. That's more of a multiplayer thing than Call of Duty.
I have guys. Yeah. See,
No. And I love Nintendo.
Like
I grew up
game culture
Nintendo. and-
relevancy?
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Daniel-
cool with your friends.
Daniel, I like you. You're a cool
Why do
person.
you, why do you
but no.
here? Okay, to jump on that is why do you think that people associate plebs, gamer plebs, to Call of Duty more than Smash Brothers?
Because
there
they're
are more
casuals.
competitive. Exactly, they're more competitive, quote unquote, Smash players than there are
No, but
casuals.
there's a
casual Call
competitive
of-
thing for
Let
Call
it-
of
I know,
Duty.
but there's
Yes,
more.
but also let
The
it be.
pool, out of the pool of players, there's more
Hang on.
casuals.
Hold on,
That's
hold on.
fine.
Well,
There's more
anything
casual.
most things that
let
are
him
relevant.
finish.
Hold on. Yes, but those
Don't let me
sayings,
finish.
started happening after Treyarch got Black Ops 1. After Modern Warfare 3 came out,
Whose fault is
that's
that?
that's when those sayings started
Whose
coming
fault
out.
But you're
is
missing the
that?
point
That
there, Caesar.
never existed.
We were there at
before.
the beginning.
Yes, before that happened.
Before the fall of Trenzalore.
What you guys don't want to
Oh,
admit. What you guys don't
Before
want
the
to
fall of
admit.
Trenzalore.
What you guys don't want to admit is Call of Duty's always been for casuals.
Ooh,
He's not wrong.
I'm
No.
not fucking wrong.
Oh.
It always
Oh.
has been. It's always been the intro video game
Oh.
for a lot of people.
Look,
and that
look,
is what
look.
I call a casual game.
Look,
Just
okay.
like Mario is, and I know you kind of agree.
To a point.
Yeah. It's a fucking casual game. I'm sorry, as great as Modern Warfare 2 is, it's a casual fucking game.
Look, he's right on some part. Look, the reason why Call of Duty has been popular for so long is because it's accessible.
Yes.
You know, even if you just jump in,
So
you
that's
just-
the whole
just
point.
like
That's
mobile
why it
games.
was
You're gonna get a
successful.
couple kills.
Just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
mobile games.
Yep,
Mobile games
exactly.
are accessible. Look at
And they're a
those.
dime a dozen as well.
Yep.
No, the thing which
That's
I
not
think
true.
us three, Roger, Saul, and me, can agree on is that we got at a Call of Duty was that it was really competitive. Like we can be
We literally
competitive.
got there at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yes.
and like
Yeah,
even
we
till
got
now,
there before
like,
the hype got big.
like that was the
No,
most
that's what you
appeal.
guys don't understand. Call of Duty is a big thing now.
Yeah.
Now.
We
It was
got
a
it
big
before it
fucking
was a-
thing back then. What
it
the
was.
fuck?
No,
You guys are just like not remembering this
It
right.
was
Modern
literally-
Warfare 4 reinvented the franchise.
Yeah,
No,
we were
exactly.
there.
We were
Yes,
there for the
but what I'm
reinventing
saying
of the franchise.
is even before that, it was still a casual fucking game.
We were
Remember that-
there for
remember
the
that before
beginning.
that-
That changes nothing. There are still casuals that jumped in from at the same time that you did.
Yeah, just because you were competitive doesn't
Exactly.
mean
Just
that
because
the other
everyone
people
jumps
were.
on the bandwagon after the fact.
That's
after the fact.
I'm sorry, just because there's a
like I'm yelling at
just
brick
because just because
No.
like you play RPG games. I get a lot of this shit too from like gamers who play like RPGs and
Yeah.
all that. Like, oh, Call of Duty's like, oh, piece of shit.
Hey, I
like,
play Call of
casual.
Duty too.
No, but I'm
maybe
saying
now.
I owned
you-
every single
you
fucking
got
one.
you got a big bias towards RPGs and Fallout,
Yeah, dude.
Bloodborne, all that shit.
Better
so
games.
of course, see exactly. They're like,
See, there
you
it
don't
is.
understand.
Like,
Like,
they
he's
don't
not
understand.
wrong.
They don't know.
Yeah, you
They
don't
don't
understand.
understand, dude. The friendships that we made in that
yeah,
game,
dude, my God.
dude. You guys don't understand.
Hey, and I have the same association, like to what you just said, like in Smash Brothers, the fucking matches that I've been in, like the holy fuck, how the chances of that one instance happening. I'm sure you've had like similar. To make an analogy to like, holy fuck, the grenade hit me in this way. I don't know. You know, you got your stories. Point is, I got my.
Oh, we got our stories.
and I got my stories to my multiplayer games. So
I was about to be like, Smash Brothers? Me? No.
yeah, to you, exactly my point. To me, it was Smash and other different multiplayer games.
True. To be fair,
look.
I've never experienced the.
Like I said,
online
Call of
play.
Duty's become this bloated thing now. Yeah, you're right. Now it's become this big bloated thing. But dude, all I'm saying is we were there from the beginning. We were there before all that. Before it became this bloated thing. Before all these casuals started jumping on.
Oh, so you play Call of Duty 3 online, right?
I dabble.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Apparently, you were there before it exploded, and it exploded with Modern Warfare 4.
Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2.
Dude, what? Really? We're gonna do this?
The big red one. That's what the.
Well,
second
well,
one
we
was.
usually when we were. When
I'm
we,
sorry. I was there for the multiplayer revolution when you guys
Exactly.
weren't there.
I think we gotta
I'm sorry.
clarify.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, guys.
Were you really? The multiplayer revolution came with Halo.
No, Call of Duty changed that.
No, it did. You know what? Keep going.
Fuck Halo. I'm
Keep
sorry.
going.
I'll say it right now.
As much as I love
Never
Halo,
liked Halo.
as much as I
I
like
don't
Halo,
like it now.
as much as I like Halo,
I gave Halo a
Call
try.
of Duty literally changed the world of video games.
It's not your opinion or
First
anything. but,
person
you know,
shooters. They
From a-
changed it.
yeah.
I'll narrow it down a little bit.
Just remember, you're on the wrong side of history.
Yeah.
Caesar?
Speaking of being on the wrong side of history, Fox keeps fucking bashing Star Wars again.
Beautiful wrong side of history.
Beautiful.
Now that
what happened this time? Because I didn't see this. I saw the first one when they were
now they're just doing it on purpose. To paraphrase, like the girl said, like something on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I'm not too busy. I'm too busy being attractive and not playing with these sci-fi sticks that you guys poke each other with. And it's like,
what the fuck?
No, that's obviously
trolling.
Yeah,
that's trolling.
She was trying to trigger something.
Yeah, exactly.
She was fishing for triggers.
Exactly.
I dodged your bait.
That's sci-fi sticks.
No, you're not even trying anymore.
Now you're just being sad.
Now you're just being sad. A buttload of fucking boatload.
Yeah, and it's obvious because Fox lost the rights.
Yeah, they're salty.
Exactly. The salt is in the air.
There's nothing but salt out there.
Here's another thing I was thinking of. Are we gonna hear the THX thing before the movie?
That's a great question.
What? Oh, the Fox?
No, that's Lucas thing. But I don't know if because he didn't do it.
We'll see it.
Lucas
has got his dick in there somewhere.
And then they on there was like a little mini news thing they were doing, like interviews. They're like, yeah, because Lucas kind of fucked up on the trilogy, so he's kind of redeemed himself. It's like, you fucking scrubbian pleb. Sorry, the prequels. It's like, you fucking plebs. He has no control over these 7, 8, 9. None, zero whatsoever.
By the way, thank God. He doesn't.
To be fair, there was this guy at work that came up to me to talk to me about Star Wars, and he was like, "I don't think J.J. Abrams is actually directing it. I think George Lucas is."
Oh my god!
And I was just like, "I'm so happy that you talked to yourself, guy, because if not, I would have
No, this is the best conversation I had with my neighbor. It's like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to Spectre. You know what? I'm actually looking forward more to Spectre than I am Star Wars. And this is before the movie came out. Mm-hmm. This is before the movie came out, of course. And now that Spectre came out, I was like, so how was Spectre? I was a little disappointed by it. You don't say.
Now, is he a Star Wars fan? At least we'll see.
You know, here's another thing too. At work, actually, I remember I was there at work and it came up with this topic of Star Wars, and some of my coworkers around me, they were just like, "Oh yeah, Star Wars." Like, "Oh, what's the big deal about Star Wars?" And I looked and I was like, maybe it's my fault. I'm under the assumption that everybody I meet has watched at least.
That's what I'm saying.
Or knows what it is.
So this was legitimate. I'm 27. I was shell shocked. Like, where I was like, oh, like I was like, my mind was blown. I was
you
like,
have been under a fucking rock.
No. So this is a conversation.
Patrick over here.
No, yeah, this is a conversation. I was like, yeah, Star Wars. We were talking about the hype. Are you ready for that? Like, hell yeah. I was talking to another, coworker, and then the other person jumped in. It's like, oh, what's up with, Star Wars? What, I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, like, well, I'm not really into that, like. And I was like, well, have you seen it? He's like, no, I never got around to watching.
Was he a millennium child?
No, about my age, maybe. Like,
even millennium childs have seen it.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, hold on. Like, you've never seen... No, I never, like... I don't understand the hype for it. And I was like... I was like, no, but like, hold on. I was like, what? Like... And I was like, I was like, you should watch him. Like... He's like, well, I don't know. It's like sci-fi and all this. And I was like, what do you normally watch? And then I started asking, like, well, what the fuck do you watch? And, it was like, oh, like action movies. I really like action movies. I was like... Okay, like anything in particular, Sylvester Stallone, kind of shit like. It's like, do you watch Expendables? I'm assuming, yeah. Oh my god, like, yeah. I just didn't understand.
Also,
it was like, how do you not see? How do you not see?
I'll back you up.
I'm gonna do the alien thing.
Now,
I know, but it just blew my fucking mind that there's people that exist that are my age, that or even younger that never seen Star Wars, or they're like, oh, I don't get the hype. How do you not get the hype?
Now, to quote Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother, the only people who have the right to say they have not seen Star Wars are the people who made Star Wars. And that's because they lived it. That's because they lived the Star Wars.
Oh shit, I remember that. They lived the Star Wars.
They lived the Star Wars. Yeah.
He's right.
Those are the only people who have the excuse not to watch.
Well, jumping on that, I heard that what was the actor's name that played Obi-Wan? Mark Hamill.
No.
The actor in Star Wars, Mark Hamill. Yeah, that's the one I know.
Alec Guinness, Ewan McGregor.
Alec Guinness or Ewan McGregor?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm referring to the original.
Alec Guinness.
Okay.
He never watched it.
He never watched it.
He took it as a paycheck.
Yeah, like he doesn't like.
Mark Hamill doesn't like seeing them either.
No,
but this
that's
was
different context. He didn't like. He just did it for a paycheck and literally didn't watch it, get into it. Like Mark Hamill got into it.
My God, yes.
Like he made the movies and he got into it and got involved.
So check it out. Like one of my best friends, like I said, I'm not gonna name him because obviously.
I think I know who it is.
But like he literally all he knew about Star Wars was the prequel. He's like, yeah, I like Star Wars. Like, wait, you've seen all of them, right? No, he's like, well, I've only seen like the episode 1 and 2. I'm like. Bro, like you really don't understand Star Wars.
That's why he saw Dirty Evidence.
Hang on. So I made him watch the original 3, and he was like, "Wow, dude." He's like, "Wow." He's like, "These movies are great." He's like, "They make the prequels like yes, that's what I've been saying this whole time. I know I wanted that to be heard. Anyway, I was like, exactly what I've been saying. Like, I think if people actually took the time and they watch the original 3, just watch them. It'll just change your perspective.
I think it's life changing.
It is.
It blew my mind. Oh, God,
That's
I
what I'm
love
saying.
that we're
And that's what I'm saying. I made this person change their mind in our age.
Really quick, I just want to jump in. Like, I love that all of us love Star Wars. I love all you guys. It made me appreciate all you guys when I found that out. That outside of our bubble, there's people that exist that have never seen Star Wars
that's
and don't
what's
understand.
crazy.
You mean dumbasses?
I've seen a meme floating around. You either love Star Wars or you're wrong.
yes. It's
I mean,
See, it's simple as
like
that.
I can get. I've never seen Star Trek. Oh, I get that.
I get that.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I get that.
I've never seen
that's-
Firefly. You
I've
know,
never seen
like I get
Firefly.
people.
I get that.
I have. But don't get
I've
me
never
wrong.
seen an Avengers movie. That's a little
That's
pushy.
a little pushy.
You're pushy. I've
But-
never seen a
but-
superhero movie. You're fucking stupid. Like, but Star Wars, like, did you like? What do you say, Roger? No, what do you say?
what the only people who haven't seen which one?
No.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
Oh, they're idiots. It comes from upbringing.
Parents must be idiots too.
That's all I gotta say about on that. Like,
So, can The Force Awakens actually live up to its hype?
that's a good segue.
That's right.
into-
Like I said, you know, there's some people who are like, this movie's too mainstream, and like, oh, it's like,
You know,
fuck it.
I feel a little oversaturated with Star Wars, but
I do,
Like, it's
but-
funny because it's a parallel to what I was
Yeah.
just talking about. Like, what? There's people that don't know, but then there's people that like you've got two different people out that side of like with your normal group of friends. You have people that don't know anything about Star Wars and really don't give a shit about Star Wars, and they're like, whatever. And then you got people who are like, oh yeah, like Star Wars, bro, like Star Wars out, and like they're
Those
like,
are plebs.
buying all the new shit, and you're like,
True.
like,
Support the cause.
The reason is because we're in a bubble.
yeah,
You know, like we're in our own little world.
yeah.
Like, you know, we're excited for it, but really, like, I get a lot of people are excited for
Yeah.
it, but like, you know, outside of our bubble of like our community of our friends, all nerddom or whatever you know you want to call it. Outside of that, it's do other people care about it? Generally, with something this big like Star Wars,
Yeah.
even the
They should.
Avengers, people do care about it. So you know,
And you know, I also put a part to that. I'm sorry, I put a part to like the marketing because like well, we just went to Target the other night, right, Roger? And we saw the whole sections now they have like they had a
Oh my God,
now
yes.
they have like a Marvel section, a DC section, and a Star Wars section. And I was like,
Hell,
oh,
they have a peanut section.
they have a
Where was
peanut
that on
section.
my
They have
childhood?
like fucking like all these people.
I can do without that, but, you know.
Where's the Covenant Hobbs section? That's what I want.
Well,
Fam.
Where's the Harry Potter section?
Well, and you
Yeah.
know,
Back in
2001. 2008. By the way, just to get Saul
he
here.
just finished the Goblet of Fire.
Saul just finished the Goblet of Fire.
Like, that fucking book came out in 2000.
I read the first book in fucking middle school.
So did I.
Somebody
And I
read it to
finished
me.
it.
I
When
was
did you
like,
finish the Goblet of Fire?
A couple
That's-
years ago.
a couple years,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
anyways,
Anyway.
what I wanted to say about the whole Star Wars thing, like to what Daniel was saying, like, yeah, we live in our own little bubble, and the people, the plebs that what we call plebs, you know, they associate, you know, like the nerds in high school or whatever, like, oh, that's them doing their own thing, and that's why they probably never watched it.
That's
But
true.
yeah, why do they look at us weird when, like, let's say we're going to a movie premiere and people are dressed up as Jedis or whatever, and they're like, oh, look at those weirdos. But yet, those same fucking quote-unquote jocks go to their sporting events, fucking shirts off, painted their entire bodies.
Silver and black, looking
Silver
like
and
idiots.
black, yep. You're not wrong on that.
oh my God, you're not wrong on that.
Or red and gold.
And you're not wrong on that either. my God.
And like, that's okay, that's normal to be that much into that, but it's not okay to be this much into our thing. So why is that not
We've
okay?
gone over this. Like, I think the times are changing, and both sides look like dumbasses. And
I disagree.
I disagree.
I think the sport. I think
it's very
sports
You did
fans look-
cosplay as Ash.
I
so.
know, I'm kidding.
It's very simple.
He did look like a
I'm
dumbass.
quoting everybody all the place.
The correct
To
term is faggot. No.
We said no trigger words, and he did a trigger word.
Roger.
I'm the guy quoting actors over here. To quote John Barrowman, don't ever apologize for being a nerd because people don't apologize for being assholes.
Exactly.
That's true.
I agree. Yeah, no, I totally agree that we should never like. I support people that like, you know, cosplay, do all that, get all crazy into it. Like, that's fucking cool. Like, that's part of like our culture, really. Like, in like.
Well, I think it's becoming more like.
And so,
And I like that it's kind of, even though it's more mainstream now, like, you know,
Look,
we're
look.
not used to, I'm not used to that because I'm very adapting, like, holy shit, like, you know, you get, you know, people, it's more mainstream now, it's kind of more where it's
Yeah,
on the
like
broader
when
side
I was
of
back
it.
in high school, like it was weird. I thought it was weird, like people cosplaying for cons and stuff like that. Hang on, but as I'm getting older now, I'm like, it's cool. So all I want to say is like it's like the people who still think that's weird and stuff like that. Like, well, they just have daddy issues. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. It's like you're not manly enough and blah blah blah. Learn how to fix a car.
Staying on the topic of the Force Awakens, the big part of me, the childhood in me, is excited as fuck. Like I was telling Daniel, like it literally was only maybe a week or a half ago that I resaw the trailer that they released on the Monday Night Football game, that I actually finally like caught feels and realized, holy shit, this is happening. But like that adult thing of me that like realized what the prequels were, and I know it's not Lucas anymore, which gives me hope still, gives me a little bit of doubt, which is why I refuse to buy any merchandise that is out now until I watch that movie.
Same here.
Here's the thing. I'm all for it. I don't really have as much doubt as you do, but like the reason for me not buying any of the merch is because like my generation of Star Wars is like 4, 5, and 6. So like the other night when I bought the collector's edition of the thing, like I'm gonna buy stuff that's relevant to like me. Like that's the only reason.
No, but see, this is the thing.
If the movies come out like and they're fucking amazing,
but that's what I'm saying. We're on the same boat in that part.
I'm not gonna.
No, but see, maybe this is the only way where I differ. 9-year-old me went to a KB store to buy the dual fucking Darth Maul sword.
That's true. Me. I would not do that again. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that again.
I would.
I am not going to do that again.
I mean, Darth Maul is
as badass as it is.
Badass as it is, it represents something.
I've never seen this lightsaber.
How would you guys convince someone to get into Star Wars? Here's how I would do it. Is like, look, take away all your preconceived notions about it, all your associations. Just look at it as a regular movie.
Exactly.
It's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little bit of action. It's got a little bit of like.
We're talking about the original.
Yes.
Because I think for intents and purposes, whenever we put Star Wars,
I'm just saying because if you look at the prequels as movies without any of the other side, it's fucking horrible.
No, that's fine. I'm talking
as
about
a continuity though, it's really good.
Yeah,
I think
he's not wrong.
I'm talking about the original trilogy, and so like just
that's what I did. I told you how did I get someone into Star Wars? I made them watch the original trilogy.
That's one way.
They shouldn't make people do anything.
I will do what I need to do.
That's the same thing I did with my friend.
Here's how I would do it. Oh, I've never seen Star Wars. Someone tells me, and I'm like, well, that's fine.
Like what we did with Caesar in the Lord of the Rings.
I just won't be friends with them anymore.
Well, we didn't do that. We forced you to watch Lord of the Rings.
Well, this fucker fell asleep anyway. Remember?
That's not
He actually finished Return of the Extended Editions. By the way,
when I was here, he fell asleep.
No, he's still on part 2.
Okay, but seriously, like how would you guys make someone get into Star Wars?
How would you explain it?
Well, it depends the context. It depends who the person is. Give me a scenario.
I'll explain it.
No.
Here's the scenario, because I think unanimously, how would you convince someone to get into it is watch the original trilogy, right? But here's a twist on it is how would you explain your friend who's never seen Star Wars, doesn't know what it's about, all he knows is Darth Vader, Luke, R2D2, blah blah blah. How would you explain to them what it is? Like, why? What's the hype? What's the big deal?
Okay, I got it. It's let's see, that's a good one. I would try to explain it to basic. You would just throw the basics of the good story or a story of Star Wars. You'd be like, okay, so it takes place in the galaxy in the future, like. There's warriors with lightsabers. Right?
I'm gonna try and save your credit. It's in the past. It's
I'm sorry. Excuse me. In the past.
Long time.
But yeah, I would just kind of give it focus on the sci-fi-ish fantasy form of it. Maybe try to appeal them there's action. There's a good storyline. The guy finds out someone but.
I had a similar story with one.
I can't do it. I just can't. I wouldn't know what to do with someone that I knew.
Here's my answer to it. You don't explain anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just show them.
Did you see how terrible it was?
And I told you this. I had a similar experience with my friend. The only thing that made it easy for me was that he had already seen the Family Guy funnies. He had already seen the what do you call it? He had already seen the Family Guys, the Robot Chickens, and he already knew the references behind it. So I just told him, just watch the original. Star Wars.
Watch.
I'll show him to you. We'll watch the original.
But that's definitely harder. The context.
No, it's not.
I can explain the first one really easy. The first Star Wars movie is King Arthur in space.
Yep.
That's actually true.
That's what
actually
it is.
really true.
The Return of the Jedi. Okay, it's not that original, but Empire was original for its time.
Empire was original.
So that one I can't really explain.
Empire was definitely original.
Empire was original.
I
didn't hear that again.
Because the Empire.
What about it?
Was original for the
what it portrayed.
I can't compare it to something like the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope.
No, that's fine. I understand now. I used to know.
It was it's King Arthur in space. That's what it is.
Yes, it is.
Now, I heard Mark Hamill say, like, for you were saying about Empire, how it was original, that the original line was not for Darth Vader. It's like, I am your father.
It was I killed your father.
Yeah, it was, it was Obi-Wan killed
your father.
Killed your father, and that would have been a big twist in of itself. But then last minute, because that was the interview that Mark Hamill was saying how he, for the non-disclosure agreement, that why things are being kept so tight-lipped about this movie, and I think personally that's one of the reasons why it has the hype that it has. Like, there's no, because like we know this, it's a very very general synopsis of what the story is. But like compared to like superhero movies, it's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. Here's practically the whole plot to the movie.
Oh, like that
beginning, middle, and end. Boom, there it is.
Like that poster they released or screen thing for Civil War. Did you see that?
I did not.
It was like we've all know what happens in Civil War. It was like Captain America laying on the table.
Oh no, I think that one's a fake.
But like, you know, like
what
I'm saying is
that doesn't happen in Civil
War. No. But what I'm saying is like, you know, it
pretty much tells you.
We know what's going.
Yeah,
we haven't known nothing. We just see glimpses.
I think what Caesar's trying to say is like that. There's so much like
we don't know
mystery still left to Star Wars, the Force Awakens,
and I think
is just that compared to like superhero movies or the movies that we've been getting lately. We
already
know what's going to happen. We can just go on Wikipedia and find out. But with Star Wars, there's nothing. And then the non-disclosure is really.
This is the perfect way I can explain it. This is the first time Star Wars something new.
Yeah,
for us, because if you think about it, the prequels we knew where they were going.
Yes, we did.
There was the rise of Darth Vader and the rise of the Empire.
I think
that's what it is. It's the hype is the hope, for the possibility it can go. Like, because we have no idea where this trilogy is going. To me personally, I think one of the big characters is gonna die in the thing. It probably is gonna be.
Let's segue into that because I actually wanted to talk about that with the Force Awakens.
I'm pretty sure Han's gonna die in this
I haven't.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
And I would be fine with it.
Let me start.
I mean, it would be good.
Hold on.
I can understand
Look,
how that
without reading into like you know, people's like theories and shit out there because I ignore that.
How many times have we brought up fan theories?
No. I'm not gonna. I'm kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Like, my main thing is like, what's your guys without considering the fan theories? Because I was thinking about this legitimately the other day. You know, Mark Hamill, that interview that Caesar was referring to that he did a couple days ago. He said, you know, it's very tight knit. Like, we haven't seen him in the trailer. And we haven't seen anything. No. I mean, no, we did see them. I think
his
was
voice.
Him talking.
Yeah,
he puts his hand on.
I think that was him.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was him. But the thing is, like, what do you guys think is Luke Skywalker's role? Because we know for sure it's confirmed that there's been a gap where he hasn't been around. Like, you know, Han, Leia, no one knows where he's at, what he's doing.
I don't like what his conversation.
I think he was rebuilding.
I want to know what he thinks because it's left to a mystery.
Here, this is what I want to do.
What?
This is what I think.
Speak it on the mic.
This is what I think is that he was, at least in my dreamy eyes of expanded universe knowledge, is that he was out there rebuilding the Jedi in some way.
The Order, right? That's what I'm saying.
Went to go look.
I just
want to
know what you guys think.
Learn about
what Luke's role is going to be in the movie because it's being so tight.
My answer. I mean, I hate to, you know, be the bad interviewee, but like every time it's the same answer I'm going to give you now is how I react to whenever I say stupid fan theories. It's like, I don't care. Like, I want to see it with no expectations, no hopes, zero. Just gonna go into it blankly.
I have to agree with Caesar wholeheartedly. There's a lot of things my mind could go through.
Yep,
yeah,
but
like why he's not in the trailers. But you know what? I'm not gonna think about it.
It's pointless.
I'm gonna say 2 points. The lore behind Star Wars was that even before the prequels came out, it was known that there were supposed to be 9 books or 9 films, period, in Star Wars. And the way I know this because my brother was a fucking nerd back in the day.
9 books.
Whatever the fuck. The point is that in the lore of the Star Wars, how it goes, Luke actually turns to the dark side after the events of Return of the Jedi. But none of that matters anymore.
That was a one.
That's the only thing that I knew back then. Now, as far as now goes, I agree with Caesar. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it like I did Dark Knight Rises. I'm gonna go with no expectations.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, if Han Solo dies, like, okay,
that's fine.
If
fine.
Luke dies, okay.
If Luke dies,
if anybody dies,
it's not fine.
It is what it is.
No, I think it was just like to me the mystery appeals. It's appealing to me. Exactly. It's getting me more hyped, and I'm like just.
I mean, you're right. It's cool, but I'm not.
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and sit on a fan theory.
Exactly.
But I'm just interested. Like, I want to know. Like, my biggest thing watching into the Force Awakens is be like, I want to see Luke
What's
again.
gonna happen?
I
Oh,
personally want to see Luke again. So that's the main reason. It's not that I give a shit about what theory is out there.
I just
or
wanna
what
see him,
he
dude.
could be or
Yeah,
what his
dude, I
role
just
is.
wanna see
Mine
him.
is like I want to
I
see Mark
agree with
Hamill. I want to see him
fuck.
as this like I just want to see him.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude,
want
I
to
agree
see
with
him
you.
after because Return of the Jedi is my favorite one, and like
This is fine,
you know
yeah.
This is fine.
seeing him after like what they went through, like to me that is the biggest feel. The whole story, it's just watching them trying to recover, trying to keep the Republic together.
All right.
And let's
He is
not
not
forget,
wrong.
there's two, or at least that we know of, two main protagonists. So that's
Quick,
Right.
Quick segue. How many of you guys think you're gonna cry when you watch the movie?
I am.
I know that
I-
for a fact.
Probably tear up when I.
That's
see
what I'm
the
saying.
credits
I know that
roll.
Like,
for
how
a
many of you guys
fact,
think you're gonna tear up?
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, but this is gonna sound fucked up. But I hope they kill off all the mains from the original trilogy, so that way we have
Just
new
room for the
characters.
new-
you know that's not gonna happen.
I know,
know,
but by the end of it, hopefully.
By
they're
the
all
end of
gone.
it, maybe I can see that.
No.
But, not
But in the first one, I'm pretty sure.
it's one by one.
Hopefully,
Oh, so you just want Niagara Falls to come out of me like throughout the course of all three films at some point.
He
That's-
wants a
that's
new
your own
gen
problem.
peak roll. That's what he wants.
God.
He wants it to be unpopular so he can jump on board.
No.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
No.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
This is a thought I had from when they started announcing this movie and
They
everything.
can't kill everybody.
No,
They're
they
gonna
can't.
kill
They
off
can't.
someone.
Yeah,
and
They
it's gonna
are.
be big.
Yes, they are.
I'm gonna disagree, and I don't think they're gonna kill off. I think they might scare
They'll
us.
kill Chewbacca.
No,
That would be the
He
most
sells the
okay.
least toys,
that
so
would be
yes.
the most
No,
okay. one with-
Think
Luke
about
is
it,
not in
exactly.
charge anymore.
He's very popular on the internet.
No,
Have you
kill-
seen that little video where they put a picture of Chewbacca on the chair and then they push it and it's like, it's fucking great. It's Chewbacca.
So-
They're gonna kill off Chewbacca. Watch.
So you know
I'll take
how
that over Solo.
Star Wars is being rebooted, obviously. So what other movie franchises would you like
Well,
to
it's
see
not being
rebooted?
rebooted. It's being
No,
continued.
well, you get the
continue.
point.
Rejuvenated.
You get the point.
a continuum.
Rejuvenate.
of a
Yes.
series.
Um,
What was the question again?
Getting some Botox.
What other movie would you like to see get a boat?
Born Identity.
Botox.
Ew.
I actually like the original.
Actually,
I do like the original
actually,
ones.
actually, I
They're
have
making a fifth one.
I have a
That's what I'm
I have a
saying,
better
like,
question.
just reboot
Sorry
it.
if I
That's a prequel.
I know where you're going with
sorry
that.
if I
Go ahead.
sorry if I kill the moment, but I have a better question. What movies would you never want to see rebooted?
Well,
that's
let's do
fine,
both. Let's do both. First, let's start off with the original topic. What movies would you guys like to see get rebooted?
That's a good one.
Damn, that's tough.
Helsing? What's
Hell,
his name?
oh,
Van
I know.
Helsing.
Van Helsing.
That's been rebooted
Has
over
it?
and over.
I don't think it has it?
I don't know. You guys
Damn,
are the
Underworld?
Out of all-
Underworld series? We could do like a modern Underworld. No?
It's too
That
recent.
was
It's
modern.
too
Dude, that was
recent.
early.
It was
That was
good.
early mid
I like
2000s
that series.
cheese that all came
That's
out.
what I'm
That
saying.
was-
He was part of that.
It
like,
wouldn't work
little
again,
thing.
dude. I mean, they tried it again in 2011 with Underworld Awakening, and that fucking movie flopped.
Hey, come on, man.
Clearly, it was a
What about
phase
the
that
Resident
everybody
Evil
was in.
series?
Relax.
It was
Resident
the
Evil
new
series.
middle stuff.
That's still going.
That's still 2000.
Unfortunately.
No, but that's the point of a re. Are you guys missing the point of a
No,
reboot?
saying- he's
I'm
saying
saying though they're
rebooting.
still going. Like if it ends, yes, I would like to see.
Then
it.
you
But
get
is
into
it-
the
but there's
Star-
still
the
continuity.
You know what?
Spider-Man thing.
I'm gonna agree with Saul on that one.
Yeah, dude,
but the
like-
problem, my only thing is that there's still. I think it's like
Yeah, it's the Spider-Man problem.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
reboot
God.
it.
Yeah,
Reboot
I would
the
be down.
goddamn series.
I would be down for a reboot of Resident Evil, and I think it's now the best time
It's-
because Walking
because,
Dead's like
yeah,
popular.
that's what I'm saying, it's
you know, all that
possible.
shit's popular. Z Nation is
Yeah,
it?
like,
yeah.
we've had a bunch of zombie
Like
movies. that have
Resident
been
Evil is just
successful.
like what the fuck is this shit? Like
because they got it wrong. Yeah.
I agree. I would like to see a reboot of Resident Evil. That'd be nice. How about you guys?
Let's see what else.
I'm trying to think of mine.
So am I.
I gotta think of another one.
Resident Evil was
Dead
good.
Air.
Resident Evil was a good pick.
Blade.
Oh.
Blade reboot.
I would like to see
Now
a
is the
reboot.
time.
There were rumors that Wesley Snipes did want to like redo the
Dude, like now would be
Well,
the
if
time.
they get Wesley Snipes, they might as well do a continuum of his.
No.
I think-
They
But
need
who
to
would
reboot.
replace
No, but I'm
Blade?
saying no. My thing is when I think of him doing a continuum, is no more movies for him, like solo movies, but integrated
No.
into.
I was
Re-
born ready, motherfucker.
I'm
No,
born ready,
no.
motherfucker.
Recast. No.
You out of your goddamn mind?
No, I would say recast Blade.
I mean, I'm down for that. If they recast him, they'll have to do
Dude,
original
just
movies.
because like that's what I'm saying. Because like
At least one
yeah.
Blade movie, and then throw him in the
in the Marvel
cinematic
universe, yeah.
Even if they do a TV show of it, I'm down for that too.
Look.
That's a good.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. See?
You know you chose the wrong topic for someone who lives off of fucking classic movies over here. This is really hard for me to choose.
Just choose.
Just choose.
One that comes to the top of your head.
There it is.
See, I'm going through
How
so
about The
many
Godfather?
movies.
Oh my god, are you
No,
retarded?
you don't touch.
Hang on,
Are you
hang on,
retarded?
Hang on, I got one for you guys. James Bond.
They already did.
No,
That
he needs
doesn't
another
count.
reboot.
Yes, it does.
He
They-
needs another reboot.
No, that doesn't.
Yes.
count.
Did you guys watch
agree on
Spectre?
that. I don't need to watch
Daniel,
Spectre to know
Roger,
this
help me out with this. Similar to James Bond, there's just a continuous, just non-stop, just every few years, there's always like a quote.
They're gonna change him regardless.
Fill in the blank, James Bond movie.
yeah.
He's not wrong
That's
because
gone for
regardless
decades.
of a reboot,
Well, here's
Talk
the-
over me. That's fine. You know?
Here's the
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Casino Royale was the reboot. It was the Batman Begins.
Hold on.
No.
That's not like. Batman is the first thing that comes to mind, but even that doesn't really count because okay, the first one obviously with what's his name?
You talking about Batman or James Bond?
Batman.
Was
Michael
Keaton?
Michael, no.
Adam West.
Yeah, thank you, Adam West. And then fucking decades later, then came out Michael Keaton. And then just every few years, there's always a Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one that comes to mind. But I know there's another, at least a few, that like James Bond, there's just every few, since the 60s, just always just regular flow of
That's
so
true.
so what? We're saying now that every time James Bond gets recasted, that's a reboot? No, that
It
doesn't
is.
count.
No, it
that
isn't.
does
No,
not
You're
count as
right.
a
You're right.
reboot.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Thank
I know
you.
where you're coming
It's a
from.
continue.
Yeah,
He is a time lord.
It's sort of. But
He
anyway,
regenerates.
Don't-
There we go. He
don't-
regenerates.
Don't,
There we go.
please, don't go there.
but
Don't
point
go
is,
there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just this constant,
Okay.
regular flow.
Wolverine.
That's
Too soon.
Too soon?
Yes.
Hugh Jackman's
Not
think-
not only
In another 5
not
years?
Only, not only
Another 5 years, I can see a reboot, but right now, no. And I
Hugh-
still heard they
Hugh
still got like
Jackman-
another movie for him, right? Or
Caesar would agree with
One.
me. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
I can't.
Luckily for him, there's only been one interpretation of the movie Wolverine.
Yeah, that's every single
They
X-Men
milked
film
the
after
fuck
X-Men
out of
2.
it. That's what I'm saying. But still, at least it's iconic. Like every time we think Wolverine, we're like, hey, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't think of a film that I
Neither-
want rebooted.
neither can
Harry
I.
Potter.
No, I wouldn't want to
soon.
reboot.
Every single one you're saying is too soon, man. Come on. Get with the program.
Just saying, man.
I mean,
Just
because
because you're barely on book 4 doesn't mean they have to reboot the franchise.
I remember how bad the original Harry Potter movie was. And it was
Whoa,
pretty
whoa.
Whoa,
If you compare it to the book, yes.
You need to shut
Chamber
your
of Secrets
shut
is
your
the
whore
worst
mouth.
one.
Shut your whore
Shut your whore mouth.
bad.
I honestly can't think of one. Like
I'm trying to think,
I'm
bro.
racking
I'm
my brain.
glad to answer Soul's question. Is that I'm glad that they will never reboot Back to the Future until.
Well, I was gonna bring that up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Robert
bring that up.
Zemeckis' death.
That was my top number one movie. I think they should never reboot.
Caesar, never say die.
No, he.
Mine is The
until-
Godfather, dude. What's wrong?
Yeah, you don't touch that.
You don't touch The Godfather.
Why not?
What do you mean, why
It's been a
not?
long time.
Because Marlon Brando will come from his grave just like
Fuck
Otho
Marlon
and
Brando.
kill you.
Yeah,
I
fuck
already know
Marlon
my
Brando.
opinion.
He
on
will
it.
come from his
After we
grave
watch that
looking like
documentary,
Otho to stop
fuck
that.
Marlon Brando. You get
He will
fucking-
come out of his grave looking like Otho to stop
You know
that
what? No,
shit.
I'm
That's literally what I did, Chad.
I'm gonna go with Godfather. Yeah, I would like to see a rebooted
no,
Godfather.
No, just
And Al Pacino can reprise the role as Marlon Brando.
Okay.
I can't believe out of all the movies, none of you said the prequels.
that doesn't need a reboot. That was already.
Just leave it alone. At this point, leave it alone.
Yeah,
You
just
can't
leave it.
reboot something that still has continuity in it right now.
Yeah.
This is the wrong time.
The Hobbit movies,
Mm,
not reboots, remake.
remake into
Not a-
one
And that's
movie.
not the
Remake
reboot.
into
Reboot
one
is like
You're splitting hairs, semantics. I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
See
Oh.
what's sad is
I got a remake for you. School of Rock.
Actually, I do have one,
out of
and it's
left
an
field,
obscure ass movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called Enemy Mine. It was like starring Dennis Quaid and yeah, it's a movie from the 70s.
Yeah,
Anyways, they're
Roger's
fighting in
right.
this
I'm still
war in
with you.
space, right?
Yes.
You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
He does.
Dennis Quaid and I forgot the actor's name. He's been in a bunch of things, but anyways,
Give me a
What?
film.
Go ahead.
out.
No,
No.
I'm just
No.
queuing myself up.
no.
That's the cue signal.
So like the plot of the movie is that they're fighting in a war. They're rival humans and this alien race. They crash land on this planet that's trying to kill them. You know what? I'm just not gonna talk.
I'm just kidding, man. Fucking
It's the first time I get to fucking talk in a while, and I don't know.
no,
You've
you're
been
right.
fucking talking the whole time.
I know what that
relax.
feels.
I'm glad
So
you-
yeah, Caesar got Bellucci the most.
Yeah. Speaking of Dennis Quaid, Dragonheart. That was a classic movie. I'd like to see that one redone
Actually,
with good
Classic?
sequels.
I'm doing the
No, okay.
Christian
More
Bale.
like movie.
That's a
Did I say
dragon
classic?
movie.
Yeah, you said
To
classic.
me, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Nostalgia.
Didn't
is
they
in
have,
there.
like-
Have you rewatched it recently?
It still holds
Didn't they have
up.
Dragonheart like 6?
It still holds up.
Sure, Dragonheart 3 came out like
There you
last
go.
year.
That's the
You
one.
don't-
I got it. Small Soldiers.
Oh, of course.
2 and no.
Yeah, anything after 1, usually that comes out of that time era.
Tremors?
Good.
What was the name of Malcolm's older brother? He came out in like I think 2 or 3.
Oh,
no, the older
Reese.
one. No, the older
Oh,
one.
Oh,
Francis?
Francis.
Francis. Yes, Francis.
Wow, that's a face I haven't seen.
I
in my
don't know. I don't know how I know that.
You are a
Anyways,
fucking wizard. No, wizard Harry.
Like it
Anyways,
just popped into my head. I was like,
he
what?
came out in one of those
I've never
sequels.
seen him in
I
anything
think he
else.
did.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is his career is dead.
pretty much. But yeah,
Well,
I'd
we
like
can
to
blame
see
that
one.
movie.
Anyways,
has
what
nothing
about
to do.
video game franchises? Would you want to see?
Wait, we
redone?
never went over franchises that we don't.
Well, we
want to
couldn't come up with one. You guys
Yeah,
could.
No, Back to the
that we
Future.
don't want to see. That
Back
we
to
don't
the
want to
Future.
see.
He said Godfather. I said Back to the Future.
So did I.
Nobody said Star Wars.
do.
The original.
I wouldn't care. Anything's free, up for grabs on remakes.
I don't want to see any more.
Just because they make them doesn't mean I'm gonna see them.
I don't want to see any more Alien movies.
Well, look how.
Okay,
well, you're gonna see more. They're making another one, but it's not reboots. They're all continuations.
things that just need to die are just that stereotypical, like you said, aliens or predators. Pretty much the whole genre of freaking horror and action. That thing just needs to do something fresh, but not reboot it. Just
It's hard though.
Wait,
Everything's already been done.
I know this kind of breaks away, but does anyone know the name of that new holiday comedy movie with
The Krampus.
No, not
No, I know what you're talking
Krampus,
about.
the one with,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
The night before.
Dude,
Yeah.
that movie sounds so fucking dumb.
retarded.
Apparently, it's
Yes.
really good.
No, dude,
No.
you
It's
know
just
what?
a redo
Yeah,
of
it's
every fucking.
the interview.
Yeah.
Notice they have a catchy pop.
Apparently
like,
it's not.
wait, hang on, they have a catchy ass retarded pop song.
You're talking about the trailer.
But that's what I'm saying. That's all you see on the trailer. Like it's the same shit as the interview.
Yep, it's using the same formula.
Yeah, so using the same. Yeah, you have a
Cookie
crappy ass
cutters.
bad
Yep.
pop. It's the same thing Adam Sandler's doing.
I've listened, but Adam Sandler,
That's
fuck
a,
Adam
That's a
Sandler.
name I've been.
but he's doing the same thing.
Here's a Adam Sandler. All he does is take vacations.
Doesn't he
That's
have
what he
a
does.
This
show
is
on
what that
Netflix?
movie is.
No, I've listened to many. I listen to a lot of movie review places, and apparently that's like one of the good Seth Rogen films in the past few years.
Dude.
And this is coming
I'm
from a
not
guy
gonna
that didn't
watch
like
that.
This Is the End.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
get that movie.
I'm not gonna watch that.
It's pretty much like the interview. You get a bad pop song. Katy Perry's like a what's it called?
Firework.
Firework. This time around they have Miley Cyrus's Came In Like a Wrecking Ball, and it's the same fucking shit. You just have a fucking high class cast, and that's it.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
watch
see, that's
No,
exactly.
I'm
like you hear
no,
it, right?
No, it's like Miley Cyrus, and then I started thinking of something I saw earlier today.
Oh,
Miley
sorry.
Cyrus, and I just
But dude, it's
Stan is
literally
like-
it's Caesar. Do you agree? Like it seems like it's following a
I
formula,
haven't
right?
seen it, but I've heard things.
You've seen the
about
preview,
it,
that's what
and
I'm
it's
saying.
like the same formula, like
Yeah.
the interview slash what was the other one?
No.
The Neighbors. or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just like
the neighbor.
Oh God, no.
I'm sorry, but I feel like he's like the new Adam Sandler. Like he just puts like this cast together and like, hey, let's make this shitty movie and get paid.
Well, I mean, people buy it.
I mean,
And
people
it's-
will buy it.
It's not like our demographic, I guess, like of like type of movies. So that's why. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't really watch comedies, really. Like
Anyway,
Well,
movies, you know.
what you were saying?
What was I saying?
It's a date movie.
You switched topic before.
Video game
Oh,
franchise.
he's letting you speak.
There you go. That's a surprise.
He's taking the cock out of his mouth.
Wow.
No, too much, too much.
That's probably the second worst podcast. Video game franchise you want to see rebooted and why?
Video game.
Metroid.
Super Mario.
Time Splitters.
Jeez.
Damn, we all just rattled them
Yeah.
off.
Time Splitters.
Time
I would
Splitter. Who said
love-
Time Splitters?
I would love to see Time
Conker's
Splitters.
Bad Fur Day.
I don't know about Conkers.
You never played the original.
I think
don't
Banjo and
blame
Kazooie would get a better remake than.
You never
Conkers.
played your first your first game thing was a Game Boy.
I
After
don't have to.
64.
Like it's just I'm just talking about like reach. Like how many people would actually want to play a new Conkers game versus how many people would actually want to play a new Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, Metroid.
It's true.
And
I would love
Metroid.
to see Metroid in like this day and age graphics.
Yeah,
Not Other M style. Other M was kind of weird, but you know.
I
I
think
got
you're
what you're
right.
saying.
So it was like a reboot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
like
reboot.
for example, Crash. We haven't seen Crash in fucking years.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
the perfect
that,
Oh
example.
my-
Hang on, the perfect
Spiral.
example.
that has to
Spyro.
be right.
Yeah,
Spyro.
the perfect example
Spyro.
is Tomb Raider.
You want me with Crash?
Think about like what the original, the new Tomb Raider did.
Wait,
to
wait,
the
wait, wait,
franchise.
wait. The
Yeah,
Spyro,
exactly.
the
That's
Spyro, the
where I'm
Spyro
going.
thing. Technically, there's still Spyro games
Yeah,
being made. That's what
it is.
Skylanders are.
God, you're not.
So
Yeah, that's what
to be
it
fair,
is.
Traditional
Acti-
Spyro
yeah,
games.
Activision's smart as fuck for doing that. By the way,
I mean, they're making
just like
hella
with
money.
Lego,
You're not
Lego
wrong.
Dimensions.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money off it.
The
Wonder
Toy
how much
Story.
Why don't they
Infinity
reboot?
is making.
Why don't they redo? Would love to see Maximum Carnage.
Oh my God. Well,
Like just updated the platform, you know, like
that's 'cause
same
you-
style.
Well, that's because you make all of us look like plebs next to you playing that
Well,
game.
I
But
like
it's
that
fine.
game.
I actually enjoy that.
It's a good game.
Although that Spyro game would be fun. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
my God, yes.
Yeah, Time Splitters is my top choice. That'd be
Time
better.
It was on the original.
Dude,
it was
so
on the
nobody
GameCube.
wants to
No,
see a
hang
reboot
on,
of
hang
Mario.
on.
PS2.
Perfect Dark.
Mario?
Oh,
Perfect
Perfect
Dark.
Dark
That'd
would
be
be a
awesome.
beautiful example.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
trying
we
to
came
think-
up
I'm
with
trying
those.
to think
No
of
problem.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
trying to think
see,
of other
video games.
Yeah, I play
Because-
Perfect Dark. Yeah, fuck motherfuckers. I know what's up.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
Not
think
gonna
of
lie.
any other video games.
Reboot of the Star Wars pod racing game.
Oh my
That
god,
was
yes!
that was
God, yes.
As much as I
Fun
don't
as
like the
fuck.
prequels,
Online racing.
that game.
Shadows of the Empire.
Oh,
yes. You know, by the way, a segue really quick. In Battlefront, they play the song from Shadows of the Empire. Like, well, did I remember it from Shadows of... You know that main song? It's like...
You mean the Star Wars theme song?
No.
no.
Hey, why don't you take that dick out of your mouth? Your ear, I should say. I can't remember. But anyway, there's like a certain song that I like that's on that game.
I still haven't finished that game.
Which one?
The controls freak me out.
Oh, that's right. You have a 64. I forget.
Yeah. I forget sometimes too.
How about a new Mario Party?
It's an annual. Like,
yeah.
it is the
2000
Madden.
and late.
Yeah, seriously, man. What's up with
Dude,
that?
you are off.
I don't know Wii U. Fuck, I don't know.
That's
No, just
in general, man.
Just
The
these past
Tumblerina.
just these past 2 or 3 weeks. You're
I'm
just
out of data. Okay.
like a
And now
pleb.
the world knows Saul is a farmer.
Yes, he
Is
is.
it data or data?
Data.
Data.
Is it soda or pop?
Oh,
It's
not
soda.
pop.
It's not pop.
Is it
It
permit
is
or
not
permit?
pop.
Is it potato or potato?
Or
We could
tomato
go
or
on.
tomato.
Are you retarded or normal?
God damn, man.
Savage.
So Sonic.
Can I get an order of Savage with no chill?
What else?
Jessica Jones. We all saw at
Oh,
least
let's
one.
get on to the
Wow.
good stuff.
Can
Oh man, I don't have
Okay.
can we just touch the pilot? I'm talking to anyone else.
So we're just gonna talk about the first episode, and I'm gonna.
No, okay. Oh yeah. Roger's only seen the first one.
No, I need my notes. My phone.
Oh, you have notes?
Yeah, I have notes.
Here's your telephone, sir.
Excuse me.
I don't have notes because I watched it right before I got here on my phone.
Excuse me.
and I don't have notes because I'm a walking encyclopedia when it comes to films. Continue.
It's a
Continue.
TV show, but semantics.
Continue.
Before the dick sucking starts,
Oh, here we go. Of course.
Complaints.
Of course, he's got complaints.
Of course.
it was really fucking good. I really enjoyed the style of it,
See, fucking
the
with us,
noir.
huh?
Here's the
Here
thing,
it
and
comes.
you're gonna get
Here it
this.
comes.
It felt like a female version of Max Payne.
Oh shit!
I'm not saying
That is
Holy motherfucking
very
shit.
true.
That is the first
very
thing
By
I
the
got
way, going
from
way
the
back
game.
really quick, that's what I'd like to see rebooted. Max
Oh,
Payne.
Max
Oh,
Payne.
yes.
Movie
Dude.
and video game.
You know what? That I'm
Hands down.
Yes,
Max-
yes.
Touche, motherfucker.
Yeah, touche.
Touche.
guys. Max Payne.
to make a mini segue. I know me and you have been interrupted all fucking night, and I hate to be the one to do it to you.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Oh, the tables. have
It's
turned.
Streets of LA. You remember now that we have
Oh,
fully
that
open
game.
world. Now that
What
we
the
have
fuck?
open world games,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
you
Wait,
can
what?
do that.
Streets of LA.
Yeah.
It's like a
True
it's
crime.
like a grand,
True
yeah,
crime.
true
Thank you.
crime.
True
True
crime.
crime. She's
True
of LA.
crime.
You could do that to
They're
New
actually
York
that,
or
they already
like
did that.
open
Okay,
world.
so this is
Let's
like
see.
we're jumping back, but let me finish this
Let's
thought.
fuck.
So Sleeping Dogs, the game that like open
Yeah, it
world
was
in
supposed
China,
to be a-
that was True
yeah.
Crimes. That
Oh,
was
that's
True
old,
Crimes
though. That
Hong
to be
Kong,
fair, yeah.
and then it turned into Sleeping
Yeah,
Dogs.
He's right.
And then it
I don't
kind of
know
didn't
that
make that much
history.
money, so they stopped True Crimes.
But I heard Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be all of US. But we're digressing.
We are
Let's
big
get back
time
on topic.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
Jessica
anyone?
Jones.
Okay,
anyone?
so let me finish what I was saying. The whole voiceover thing, what I got from it immediately, what jumped to me is it felt like Max Payne, like the whole noir thing.
The intro alone, now that you brought it up, it does feel
But
nice.
Daredevil's a little noir too.
I will say this.
Not as
Hang
much
on,
compared to Jessica
Daredevil's-
Jones?
No,
Hang
but hang
on,
on.
real quick. Hang on. The intro song. Did anyone else get that Mad Men feel at the beginning of it?
Yes, yes.
I was like,
I didn't watch Mad Men.
oh.
Neither
So,
did I.
yeah.
I
so
watched
sorry.
a few
I could care
episodes,
less
but
for
Sorry.
I got
But
it.
yeah, like that intro song just gave me that Mad Men feel and all the liquor, and I
Yeah,
was just
it-
like, okay.
Well, it's because you see liquor and you just love it anyways.
Exactly. He's not wrong.
It's like when no, I'm not gonna,
He was gonna make
I'm
a
gonna
big-
save you. I was gonna make a dick
He's
joke.
gonna
but
make-
you guys can interpret it
I
the
am
way I was.
assuming
Gonna,
direct control.
No, but
You're assuming some dick.
There it is.
Sorry, you ran into that dick.
And you read
I took it from you. See?
what the
What the fuck just happened?
dick happened.
Okay, so my first thing I gotta say about if you're finished, because I want you to finish.
no, go ahead. I'll jump in.
My first thing was seeing Carrie Ann Moss like in the show.
Oh right, the
Yeah,
Matrix girl.
Yeah, Trinity, and I was like, oh, like okay,
Yeah.
like.
And then
she's
she's
and then she's like a you
wait,
know,
is
she
that
has a
in the
lesbian
first
lover.
episode?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, she's a lesbian.
I was
Wow,
gonna say she has a
that's-
lesbian. She does a fling.
She's
No,
a
it's
lesbian.
even, it's even
Oh.
more.
Oh, she's
complex
lesbian.
because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a married lesbian.
Let me
with a
just cut this
lesbian
in.
lover.
That's
Spoilers for the first episode.
oh yeah, yeah.
We probably
oh,
should
well,
have
they
mentioned.
kind of know what we're
hold
talking
on,
about.
hold on. Mentioning that she's a lesbian is not a
Yeah,
spoiler.
that's not a, and it's not
Saying
a,
that,
it's not a
you know,
point.
No,
Darth
I-
Vader's your father type of
okay.
thing, that's a spoiler.
I'm putting the spoilers in general for episode 1.
Okay, that's fair.
No, but yeah, it was really nice to see her. it's been a while since I've seen her like doing something. So I was like, oh, it's pretty fucking cool.
It's good to see her take time off of not doing nothing.
I'm sure she's done some stuff we just didn't watch.
Daniel is the only one who will get me on this. Maybe you, John, because you've seen similar genres. I haven't seen her do shit since the fucking since that fucking Red Planet movie that she did with Val Kilmer.
Disturbia.
That's
That was back in 2007.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What was the name of the actress
Fuck
who played
Val
the
Kilmer
wife
as well.
in House of Cards?
Who's that?
Robin Wright.
Oh, that's
She's a poor man's Robin, right?
Yes, she is.
Immediately agree with that.
Except Robin Wright is hotter.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
No, another thing I liked general about the show was the attitude that Kristen Ritter has.
It's very vulgar.
Oh, Kristen Ritter.
No, I just love like her attitude. Like for instance, example was the scene when she's passing the glue.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I just loved it.
sarcasm.
Like that's in the beginning. So you're kind of seeing like what's her attitude and
Sarcasm.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
just loved
I
it.
can
She was
relate.
just like, like anyway, this is my fees. Like that was fucking great. Like I don't know, I just loved their attitude.
It's like how you are when you work in retail. You get jaded like that.
But I think that's what I don't know. Like I was talking to Caesar about this, where like the whole like show just has like this anagram for like mental disorders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or,
I really
like,
noticed that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, does it happen in the first show? Where she
Yeah,
wants
it's in
to-
the
Yes,
first one.
yes.
She's like, hey,
it's not
repeat
your
after
fault.
me.
Yeah,
it's not your fault.
Like that's
It's like
just
a victim
it's-
mentality
Yeah, exactly.
type
It's
of
like a
thing.
big thing, like with mental disorder. Where,
Abuse.
like, yeah, it turns into this thing that you
Brickton.
never made to.
Higgins,
Cobalt
Lane.
Oh, Lane.
Yeah,
sorry.
like and she has
Cobalt
PTSD, which I thought was like
Yeah, when
really
they
interesting.
mentioned that, I was like, oh.
yeah,
okay.
like you know, like it besides everything that's going on. Like if you ever suffered from mental disorder, like that's pretty much what it's like.
Or
It's not
anything.
your fault.
I
Yeah,
really
it's like-
I really liked the scenes of like the intense flashback she was getting of
Kilgrave.
Kilgrove.
Kilgrave.
Sorry, Kilgrove. Sorry, it's a band, isn't it? Anyway, I just call him Purple Man. You know, they get when she gets those flashbacks of Purple Man. Like I was just like shit. Like
You mean senpai?
yeah, no, he's not my senpai.
Thank you.
Sorry. And you know, it's just really cool. Like I was like, ooh, like we get teased so much for it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I haven't finished. Like I haven't gone much farther than
the-
episode 2, but
the
I've been like,
tease-
I'm
the-
fucking ready, dude.
The
like,
tease alone of David Tennant senpai in that first episode, which was only
can we stick to Jessica Jones, please?
It's part of the episode, is it not? He is in the show.
No, but I just don't want you.
No, just
hanging off.
no, just very brief. It led me.
How many
with-
minutes is this gonna take?
I don't know. You know what?
I'm not Drew scooping like Daniel did.
Yeah.
No, but
Fucking dicks.
To be fair, they both deserve it. It's not like they don't deserve it. To be fair.
But yeah, we're on episode 6.
yeah, me and Caesar are on episode 6.
I'm on episode 2. There's Daniel and Roger.
Me and
I
Daniel
just-
me and Daniel will finish it before the night's over.
It's more like drama
Probably
based.
not.
I will.
It's more drama based. There's not
Yeah.
as we're on episode 6 to be fair, but there's not a lot of action. There is,
Which is cool.
here and
I like
there.
that. I like that because the first episodes I'm seeing, like, there's not.
Yeah, you
Like
don't-
I'm really, it's like a psychological thriller to me.
Yeah,
it's
Like
like
it's
drama.
really like into
Yeah.
my, like that. I love that kind of stuff. That's why I was really appealed to it because it was like,
you know how Daredevil had like those fight scenes, like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
I
not
love
gonna
that.
get any of that. Like,
Yeah,
well, this is
not
good though
as
because
much.
it's good because Daredevil,
different
Daredevil doesn't focus so much on like the psychological disorders or the psychological games that's happening in Jessica Jones, which is really appeals to me is because
yeah, dude.
she's going through like
No, you
something
have-
else.
yeah,
like,
like-
and then when we see like the effects of the victim in the episode 1, I was like, oh,
Yes.
the scene in the elevator.
Yes,
Oh my
the
god,
scene
I
in
was
the
just like,
Ah, dude.
Yeah,
it's-
spoilers.
yeah, no, I'm
No,
just
no,
being,
no.
I'm being brief.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being.
Dude, it's a day of release. It's a day of release. If people were listening to this podcast haven't seen at least the pilot episode,
yeah, most people
they're
listening to
fucking
this
up.
are already seen it.
That's
Another one I want to say is the quote she says.
Which one?
I don't flirt. She's like, I say what I want, and then it proceeds to the scene with her and Luke Cage.
I
I
love
was
how-
like,
By the way,
Dude.
I foresaw that coming.
Dude, no,
And-
but that's what I like. She goes for what she wants. Like,
Exactly.
Anyone that knows comics saw that coming.
No,
well,
but
yeah.
that's not the point.
You're
The point
not
was,
wrong.
as watching the show, like that
You're
was like,
spoiling it.
yeah, like and then the segue after that is it's kind of spoilery. It's like after that scene, you know how awkward it was, like how I like that because I was like, damn, it's like what happens when damaged people like kind of
yes,
have
that's
sex,
what I like about the show. It's like
I was
she's
like,
just
damn, like I was like,
dude, she's just a damaged ass.
yeah, and then she walks
person,
out
dude.
and she's like, puke. It's like, damn, dude, that was like it fucking blew my mind. I loved it. Like
That's what I love.
that's
about
all
the
like
show.
episode 1. I was like,
Yeah, like that's what I love about the show.
Shit.
Like she's just this really fucked up person that has all these fucking issues.
How about when she said that one part when she was talking to the TV personality
friend?
Oh, her
friend?
friend?
Yeah.
By the way, is that I got a
You'll
tinge
see-
of okay?
you'll
I'll
see
just
what's
make
up.
sure like there's
It's your
something.
friend.
There. Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, it's
I was
a
like,
little bit- it's a
because
little
I
bit-
saw with
know,
with
I
I
know.
thought it was
Carrie,
her sister. I'm not
when I
really-
saw
So did I.
when I
So
saw
did I.
Carrie Ann Moss, like her character, I was like, okay, well, then I saw them character, I was like, so we've got like a theme going on here, but then yeah. But after that was when they kind of mentioned, she's like, oh, I tried to be a hero and it failed, and I was like, oh, what's that like? Like it's
You'll see.
yeah, no, but I'm just interested in it. Like I like it. I
That's
like
the
that they
part,
kind of
yeah.
like threw something there, like oh okay. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole like take on it. What caught my eye in episode 1. So.
Daniel, what did you like about the series so far?
So far, I'm on the first episode, so I
Yes.
can't really talk about the series as a whole.
Well,
So,
I mean, like, what
but
did
for
you
the
like?
first episode, it was a really good, solid episode.
Yes, it was.
I'm interested to see more. I really liked it, but yeah, I really. The one thing that kind of shocked me was how vulgar it was.
Yeah,
I'm-
it was darker than Daredevil.
Not darker. I guess more.
Crude.
Yeah,
Yes.
crude. It was
That's what I got the same.
I'll
thing.
take
I was
that.
like the sex scene. It was like,
Yeah.
what the, like,
I
this is a
honestly,
Marvel property. What the
No.
fuck?
I
Oh, hang on,
actually
hang on.
salute. I actually salute Marvel for that because they're going on.
I get
the
that.
pony flips. She's like here.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh my
huh?
Yeah,
guys,
no.
guys,
Wow.
just wait. Just wait.
It gets
I-
better.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway,
listening.
I just thought it was funny because like after the episode plays, it goes through all the credits and then it's like ABC Studios. And I'm like, okay,
So you're just saying this
Just
for the
remember,
rest of the
ABC,
season?
a family show.
This is a
So,
Disney
so
company.
a
for
family
the
picture.
for the future reference, I should not be watching Jessica Jones in the living room.
No.
I was
No,
watching.
do
I was
not.
watching
Do
this in
not.
the break room at work,
Oh,
and I had no earphones on. And then the sex scene went on. I was like, oh shit, earphones in.
No, I'm not kidding you guys. If you're gonna watch this at work or like it,
It's NSFW, right?
just, yeah, it's
Yeah.
NSFW.
My body's Reggie.
Like we're not kidding. Just put on headphones or something. Cause
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we're on episode 6, and I think episode 4 and 5 it gets really convoluted. Like, wait, what? There's like all these like questions in your mind that you have. Like, wait, hold on. Yeah, and then it kind of slowly starts to unravel. Like, it gets a little simpler. So it gets a little super convoluted, and then it starts to simplify you.
So like someone's mental problems.
yeah.
Super
No,
convoluted.
it's just the plot. I'm just talking about the plot.
No,
like,
but I'm
just
saying there's
the
probably a
storylines
theme. For the whole series.
and maybe.
I mean, you're not wrong, dude. It's like I said, if you had mental problems and stuff like that, like you see it. Like
Or you know someone with mental problems.
I am definitely loving her character.
I mean, yeah, her character's cool. The way
She opens up realistically the way Marvel has portrayed it. She opens up to a broad audience of people who can relate to that type of. Well, not a super broad.
she's a
Well,
female.
not in the sense
a
of
strong
something
female lead,
mainstream-
which is really
yes.
nice.
When you,
Yes.
I was about to say, when you meant broad, did you mean like broad or like what kind of broad are we talking?
Now who's the
about?
asshole?
Like, well, I deserve that, to be fair. Like underground, you know, like things that you don't see in everyday people's problems and stuff like that. Like the general audience of like, you know, butterflies and fucking happy going life. She hits everything else that's not that, which I like that about
What
her.
the plebs are saying about how Marvel's being kiddie and just jokes every 2
Oh,
hours,
oh my
every 2
god,
minutes.
that's a huge 180 turn in comparison to that.
Exactly.
What I like about her character is how like starts off it doesn't really start off. I guess it's her character in general. How she's like, I don't give a shit attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't give a fuck. And then you see her vulnerable.
yeah.
Or
Which
like
is, like,
she said,
really
she's
good
like
to see.
Yeah,
sometimes
sometimes.
I don't, you know,
Well, they show-
most of the time I don't care, but then
But
there's
then
times.
sometimes where I give a fuck.
I give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
they've
you're
shown
like,
spurts of her vulnerability.
Yeah. But I
No,
like.
I like that.
That's what I like.
That's
yeah.
exactly.
She's human.
You're right. I think Daniel hit it on a nail on the cop on the head there when he said that it reminded me of like a female version of Max Payne.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like everything, and I was like, damn, that kind of like blew my mind. Like, damn, like it's true. Like she's like lost. Like we don't know what she's lost, but we know she's lost a lot.
Yes.
And, you know she's affected. And
You
it's
guys
like,
seen more episodes? Does she narrate the whole series?
Here and there.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Not
'cause
too
I
heavy.
like that.
Not too
I'm okay
heavy.
Yeah,
with
I like that because in the episode when I heard narrating, I was like, okay, we'll see if they're gonna do this.
As soon as
they
she
don't-
started
they don't-
narrating,
yeah,
I
they don't-
felt
they
it
don't-
was
they don't-
Max
heavy.
Payne.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
No,
they
no,
don't-
no.
No, but
I
I
don't-
like it. I like
I
that.
like
if
that.
it's-
That's- I'm
if
not
it's gonna be
complaining.
like a steady like here, like that's
It's-
cool.
it's
That
balanced.
gives me the perspective of her, which I like. Which is the whole
It
point.
reminds you of Dexter.
Right? No,
That's
but well,
Does
here's
the
thing
whole
with,
noir
like,
take on it?
no, but here's the thing about
She still does. Yeah, she still has like a noir take.
yeah. And here's the thing about narration, like the biggest thing with comparisons like Dexter, right? They did it right. You can't have narration oversaturating. You have to do the key parts. You have to do it right, like, and that's hard because if you're gonna do it, like, oh, I'm gonna do some narration, like on this show, I'm doing like, thoughts. It's tricky because you got to do it, know when to do it, when the viewer is gonna be able to.
I will say this about the difference between Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Like, whereas the villain in Jessica Jones and the villain in Daredevil, like, I love the villain in Daredevil, right? Like, he was just this genius guy, you know, like the way he does things was just really captivating, right? Nah, I know. So Jessica Jones, his personality isn't as strong. No, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Kilgrave.
Yeah, I'm talking about Kilgrave. Yeah, his personality isn't as strong as Fisk, right? Yeah. But his power is
right.
It's his power is the most. No, hang on. It's just the most devilish thing you will ever experience, because when you see the effects of his power on the people he leaves behind, it is literally the most like the saddest fucking thing ever. Because like Fisk, he does things with purpose, you know, and Kilgrave just does things. There's a difference.
Because it's fun.
He just does things because he can.
Yeah. Okay, before you get into a lot of spoilers, shut it down.
No, it's like
just shut it down.
We still don't know his motivations.
Shut it.
That's not the point.
David Tennant wants to be in a Avengers movie.
As what? The villain?
Yeah,
hold on.
I guess it could work.
He's not a Loki.
What if he's the... Here's another thing.
The guy from Harry Potter, right? Is that what we're talking about?
He's still not Loki.
Barty Crouch Jr.
Still not Loki.
Barty Crouch.
Barty Crouch Jr.
David Tennant and the Marvel...
Purple Man.
It's a Purple Man?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay, the Avengers got bigger fish to fry.
I'm down for that. I think it's a good... Like, so far from what I'm seeing, like... It's a strong power. It's a strong power to have.
The only way...
It is a strong power. It is a very strong power.
Hold on. To be fair...
Holding on.
Standing by.
The way Iron Man 3, as bad as it was, the way Iron Man 3 went, it did go a little darker than all the other, like, single individual Marvel films as far as, like, the main cast. That and Winter Soldier.
You're being pushy, but yes, continue.
It went a little bit. Not... I am being pushy. If they could bring that darker sense into Infinity War, I can see Kilgrave making that.
No, I can't see him in that.
But
they're making the Defenders movie. If he was the main villain in that.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Let's rewind. That's confirmed?
Yeah, they said they're making a Defenders movie.
Is it a movie or I thought it was a series.
He's saying it's a movie.
It was a movie. Like, that's what they originally said. It was
Netflix
a movie.
Or
yeah, it was a Netflix movie.
Wow.
I'm okay with it being like he would be the main character because his power, you know, what he has to do.
Is pretty beast.
It would work as
he would be the Loki of the Defenders.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That makes sense.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they did Defender, but because the Avengers got bigger shit to do.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a dude that's destroying reality. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it seems to me they're just jumping straight into, like, the whole... What's his name? I don't want to fuck this up.
Thanos.
No. Sorry, I'm tainted with... I have family.
Tantos. That food Tantos?
It's Thanos, by the way, not Thanos.
Yes.
Fuck out of here with that.
I don't give a shit how they pronounce it. Anyway.
It's Dark Seed, not Dark Side.
Excuse me.
No, but there's people that do that. It's Dark Seed, not Dark Side. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. It's Dark Side.
Get back on that high horse.
I'm just gonna call him Big Purple Man. We'll have a little Purple Man and Big Purple Man.
It's Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. There you go. Yeah, no, Josh Brolin.
Purple Josh Brolin.
No, I mean, I think it's too much to put him in the.
Yeah, that's
holy shit.
MCU. What?
Yes.
Josh Brolin is Thanos. Fuck, you know.
I'm
sorry. Like,
where have you?
Like, I remembered.
Who's living in the
But then because he's just so small, it's just because he's just so small and like he has a small part in Guardians and like Avengers and stuff. But like to think that like Josh Brolin, one of my favorite actors, is like the main big bad of the MCU, it's just barely hitting me now. Sorry.
Okay.
Imagine that, or he would have been Batman. I would have preferred a Batman.
I would have loved him.
He was my number one pick.
Same was mine.
When I heard like, it's between these two.
But it makes sense because in the long term, we're
getting that Marvel money.
No, I mean it's still.
Can we not stay with it? That always ends up in an argument. Let's not end up.
It's true.
This always ends up in an argument.
But all I'm saying is, man, Jessica Jones is a depressing show, but I love it.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it depressing.
No,
it's not depressing.
I like it.
If anything, it's hopeful.
I can't wait.
It's like I like
dark.
her struggle, like her, like she's trying to do good. Like, I like that.
It's gonna
Trying
lead
to
to
figure stuff out.
it's gonna lead to the whole metaphorical where at the end there's light at the end of the tunnel type of shit.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think so. It might.
It might not. Though.
To be fair, I've only seen the pilot episode. That's just my interpretation on it from the pilot episode.
That's what I'm
Forgive me
saying.
for not having a day off.
No,
not
I
being
don't
able to
know. I
rest.
think even from the first episode, I don't take
Yeah,
that away
even
from
from
it.
the first episode, that's not very hopeful at all. Did you see the ending to the first episode? Like that's not hopeful at all.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my shit together. Oh,
Ew.
oh.
Ew.
And on that note,
So Spectre, what'd you guys think of Spectre?
Well, Caesar, I will let you start.
I don't know what Caesar was planning on to say, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna close it out.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Spectre sucked, by the way. Don't watch it.
Pay matinee prices. That's all.
So you're giving it a
Hey,
matinee.
matinee prices. That's fair.
Your rating is matinee.
Yeah.
So-
That's a fair rating.
It's not
It's
not
not
terrible.
shitty.
Passionate.
Yeah,
It's not
shitty movie.
like
Oh, the senior special.
Get the senior
The
spec-
early bird.
military
Take
discount.
your grandmother.
Yeah.
Make sure she gets her discount. And make
At
sure you
the
don't
mat.
buy anything at the
It's
concession
not- it's
stand.
not-
Actually, what you
terrible
do with
movie.
your grandmother is you send her in first, and then you get the ticket from her, and then go back.
Damn,
in.
you slide, motherfucker. I'm gonna try that.
It's not. Look, it's not a
Hold
terrible
on.
movie. It's just not a very good movie.
Hold on.
It's not even a date.
So
It's not
what
even
do your
good.
village on a Tuesday?
Who do you really? Tuesday.
Yeah.
I get that. Joke. I get that reference.
$5.
Shit. Not if you're doing it right.
But
Get
like,
into
They
the
see you
back.
sneaking in, they're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's $2 Tuesday, $5
Don't take a date to that movie. Just don't.
Well, actually,
Matter of fact, don't even take your grandma to
That way you can just make out, and you're not missing much.
It's true.
Oh,
You're not wrong.
You're
Dark-
not wrong.
But those
Dark
weird
room?
sex scenes are
Oh, okay,
like, thrown
okay.
in there, like, I don't know, man.
Was
Yeah,
Monica
yeah.
Bellucci?
Hey, yeah, she's a babe. She's a babe.
She's a babe.
She's a babe.
She's a babe. I don't know about the other female lead.
Yeah, I'd take Monica Bellucci over the other chick, but
It is Monica Bellucci.
like I said, she's a
The
babe.
young one?
Yeah, I'd still take.
What?
Dude, Monica Bellucci's a babe.
She's aged.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
You're a monster.
But semantics.
Anyways,
Pussy's pussy.
Oh my god. For the record, that's
Saul
Saul.
the-
That is Saul.
The views and expressions of Saul do not reflect upon the rest of us.
Good
Here,
God,
whether it
man.
is. Just to clarify.
Thank you. I was laughing too hard to say, but yes. The opinions of Soul do not represent.
Once again,
We are looking for replacements
Oh, wow.
as of immediately.
once again,
It's
returning
okay, I can find a job at Fox News.
Will you get bash on Star Wars as well?
I know, right?
You're not wrong.
I'll hire you on the spot.
Alright.
Caesar was not programmed for this.
So on that note, we have an iTunes, we have a Facebook page, SoundCloud. You can find us at Well There It Is.
And we're working on some other avenues for you guys too.
Yeah, we're
Keep an eye out for that.
YouTube, maybe.
YouTube,
Mostly,
possibly,
likely.
You
most
know,
likely.
we shouldn't said it because now they
Kinda
don't expect it.
Kinda,
You
kinda,
fuck.
I
That's
said,
why I was being.
I said mostly, maybe.
kinda, sort of, maybe.
The views and expressions of Daniel and promises are not guaranteed by.
That's fine.
Kind of, sort of, maybe, possibly.
Thinking about considering the potentiality of perhaps
YouTube.
Creating the YouTube account.
yes.
All right,
keep
if
an eye
you
out for
guys
that,
have any
guys.
questions, though, hit us up on our Facebook. That's we're more.
Yeah,
Yeah, most of the time we're gonna be on the Facebook, so if you
Yeah.
guys got anything, comment on there, share it. Yeah, let us know.
Any pieces
Anything.
of advice you
In
guys
the
want to
face?
argue
What you
with
guys want to
us,
hear?
yeah,
Like, yeah, we're working on getting some more.
Who's your favorite
week,
on the
so.
group? You know, I know it's me, but you know,
Once again, just
BuzzFeed articles. Who's the top 5? You know.
If if you guys want to say, hey, you guys are fucking talking too much over each other, hey, that's,
Let the other people speak.
yeah, you
stop
know,
being so fucking pathetic, please. Stop trying to get them on your side.
right?
yeah, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
He's not.
Let us know if he's wrong.
Yeah. All right. So, well, there it is.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
There it is.
There it
There
is.
it is.
On fucks.
There it is.